Alright, hey, welcome back everyone. OBS just updated, so it's very different. All my stuff is messed up. I'm trying to make sure it's all good, but we are back. More Pokemon. I'm in a good mood today. I know I started yesterday's video, the Arcanine one, by spending, I think, like 8 minutes talking about how much of a bad mood I was in that day. Well, it's the opposite today. I'm in a very good mood today. I had a bunch of packages that I ordered get to me. I'm trying to build an in-person deck because I want to start playing at like local events and stuff. It is Conkeldurr. It's this deck right here, actually. This is my main deck list, the deck I have the most fun with. Thinking about maybe changing up a bit. I feel like 2 Badoos is kind of a lot. I'm not sure yet, but it is a Conkeldurr. So a lot of the cards are getting here. I think I'm just like 1 or 2 packs of cards missing. And then I also got a cool little deck box case playmat combo that I thought was pretty cool. And that also got here today. And I was just like, you know, that's nice. I completed Cyberpunk 2077 100%, got all the achievements. Not like 100%, like got all the missions and stuff done. I love Cyberpunk so much. That game is like absolute 10 out of 10. And actually, kind of I could have sworn I didn't hit record. I did, but kind of a little side shoot, whatever you call it, before we start the video. But I mentioned this in the Ho-Oh video that you're never gonna see because it got all messed up. Recording got deleted, but I want to try and branch off with my content. Like, I know I say that like I've only done like 4 Pokemon videos, but I don't want this to just like be well, I'm only gonna play, you know, Pokemon trading card game live. I just don't like pigeonholing myself, because my big thing is that like I get very fixated on like a specific game, and I'll play nothing but that game for like 3 months, and then I get kind of bored of it, and like I'll move over to something else. And I think Pokemon in general, not just PTCG, but like I also want to try and play like some competitive VGC, because I'm interested in that too. So I feel like Pokemon as a whole will always be like an omnipresent thing on the channel. But I also want to upload, like, you know, like I said, I think like a Cyberpunk run, challenge run could be pretty cool. I uploaded a Payday video before I started the Pokemon stuff. I want to do some more Payday. I really love that franchise, but I'm playing Pokemon again. 2 reasons. Number one, it's just very easy. I don't know why. It's just very easy to sit down and play Pokemon for me personally, compared to like sitting down and playing Payday or something like that. But so we're playing Pokemon again. I also just wanted to say I appreciate how much my Pokemon videos, how they've kind of like mini blown up. They don't have like, I guess like a million views or anything. But like compared to everything else on my channel, they're doing consistently well, right? Like usually I think my videos would get like, you know, less than 10 views. I think all of those are past 30, and I just want to actually like, and I know I talked about this in yesterday's video, how I didn't want to do like a, you know, 100 subscribers, like you know, how you always see like posted on like Cringe about like, you know, look at this kid. But you know what, I take it back. I understand why kids get so excited about that, because it's just a neat thing to be like, you know what, there are 100 people out there who are like, this guy's cool and the stuff he does is cool, even if it's just stuff he does like in his pastime, and I wanna see it. So I do appreciate that. I just want to say that. But enough of the cringe. Let's get into today's deck list. I'm doing Tinkaton EX. I got this deck list off Reddit like forever ago. If I can find it, I'll post it. Same old. But this list revolves around Tinkaton EX. With the big hammer attack, it does 30 damage for each card in your hand. It does require 2 colorless, but that can be powered up with a single double turbo. Oopsie poopsie. But basically the idea is you got your Tinkatons, you got your Dunsparce engine. First time we are playing this engine. Runaway draw. Once during your turn, you may draw 3 cards. So that right there is already, what, 90... That's 70 damage, a single runaway draw. Plus, we're never going to have like a 0 card hand with this deck. So we're doing, you know, 70 damage right off bat. Basically, We play 4 of each. You just spam the absolute hell out of your bench with Dunsparce to Dunsparce. Use them all like in one turn if you have to, and you're hitting... I've hit like 500 damage with this deck easy, like in several matches in the past, so... You hit very big numbers. Obviously, though, if your opponent plays any kind of Iono, you're just done for. Dunsparce to Dunsparce isn't always the most consistent, so we do play 2 baby Tinkatons. Gather materials, you can discard card from your hand, and you get to draw 3. It's basically just a permanent Dunsparce. However, you do have to discard a card, which isn't that good. You don't want to be discarding a lot of your cards. You really don't want to use them that much. You want to try and keep them in circulation so you can hit those big numbers, because obviously, you know, realistically, the more the match goes on, if you're consistently discarding, you're going to be doing less and less and less if you ever do get Ionoed, because you're going to have less cards to pull from. Bloodmoon Ursaluna, I throw him in everything. Best card in the game. And then a Fan Rotom to help us more consistently find the Dunsparce to Dunsparce. Play 1 Reversal Energy to power up Pulverizing Press. The Pulverizing Press is really good because it hits around Mimikyu. It's basically Walking Wake's ability, but an attack. And then we also play just a single Psychic Energy in case we need to hit around it and we're not behind in prize cards, because Reversal only activates if you are behind in prize cards. This deck's A-Spec is Enriching Energy, just a single energy, but you get to draw 4 cards. And then obviously just a bunch of Double Turbo, because that's basically the only attack we are going to be using. Like I said earlier, you don't want to discard, so we don't play Ultra Ball. Instead, we play Dusk Ball and Great Ball, because that's only a single card discarded instead of 3. If you go for Ultra Ball, Arezu, search your deck for 3 evolution Pokemon that don't have a rule box. That helps us guarantee our Dudunsparce, as well as just some Tinkatons. And then Cyrano is for the guaranteed Tinkaton. And also, if you'll notice, these cards, we can use them offensively, right? Like, if we're just a few cards short, this is 3, you know, if we don't have any Dunsparce on the bench, this is, you know, what, 3, 6, 9, that's 90 extra damage just off an Arezu. Right, so, that's what I think I really like about this deck, is because I find myself doing that often, right? Like, I'll have Arezu in hand, and I'll have my whole board set up, and I'll be like, I want to do more damage. So you can use a lot of your draw supporters offensively, because obviously your attack scales with that damage. But with that being said, let's go ahead and hop into our first match. Herix 33. I don't know what's going on there. Got Espeon, Sylveon, Roaring Moonion. I don't know. Ooh, we get to pick. Do we go first? I think we go first, right? I do want to go first. Yes. Because, I don't know. I was going to say because Fan Rotom, but he can activate. He's first turn, not if you go first. We can't attack first turn, so... Ooh, it's pretty good. Actually, no, it's not. We don't have any... Actually, is it? I don't know. I guess we'll see. Nest Ball for the Fan Rotom. Actually, you know what? This is good. This is good. I can't remember how many middle stages and rare candies we play. I think it's 4 rare candy. You always want to play 4 rare candy. Unless I guess like you have nothing but Pidgeot that evolves. I have been getting nothing but scam emails, like, consistently. I don't think my bank is mailing me to tell me that I'm about to get foreclosed on through Hotmail, right? I think they'd send, like, a letter to my house, like an official letter. I don't think they'd reach out to me through Hotmail. Who has used Hotmail in the last 15 years? I'll just grab them all. We're going first. I was about to say, did they just bench and pass? No, we're going first. I think I only need 2 Tinkatons, and then maybe leave a spot. Yeah, 1 for the draw support, so 1 single prize, and then 2 EX for attack. Might as well just use this, see if we can't get... Do we go for Tinkaton? I think we do. Yeah, because we have a Dunsparce in hand. So I want to guarantee the attack next turn. Oh, we can't Ciphermaniac. I was about to... We could probably draw into it with Dunsparce. I don't want to bench the last Dunsparce. You know what? I think we can, because we're going to be getting rid of one of them anyway, so I will bench the last Dunsparce. And then we'll pass it to them. So we do have Tinkaton EX next turn, which is good. What are we up against, though? Rotom V. Well, this could be anything. I'm guessing Dragapult. What a shocker. We can't hit Dragapult KOs pretty easily. So that is good. And Dragapult's not a very hand disruption heavy deck, I don't think. I don't know. At least my Dragapult deck list isn't, so I'm hoping... They're not playing mine, I don't have the Rotom V, but I'm hoping they're not disruption heavy either. They are starting Fez. They probably don't have Rescue Board, so they are going to have to use an energy to retreat. They do get the Seal Stone. Poffin for, I'm guessing, just 2 Dragapult. Oh god, it's... So flex... I mean, Pidgeot, not really. I was about to say the 3 best cards in the game. Actually, the 5 best cards in the game. You can just put them all in one deck. They're so flexible. Then just instant charge. We'd probably KO Fez. I hope that's not wishful thinking. Rare Candy Tinkaton. Actually, we can. Ciphermaniac. Get a Dunsparce. And a double turbo. And then we just runaway draw. I don't think we're going to be hitting quite enough damage. Yeah, actually, I think it was a mistake. I think I should have kept all those cards in my hand instead of going for another runaway draw. And attach double turbo. We can probably punch for big damage. Yeah, 130. Not like a slouch attack, but I don't know. If I had kept those cards in my hand, could I have hit higher? Double the Dunsparce, and I think we're killing basically anything they have. They probably have Rare Candy this turn. In fact, in fact, I think they guarantee, yeah, because they didn't. I don't think they used their Seal Stone. They just attached it. Yeah, no, they just attached. There's Pidgeot, so they can go into Charizard. We are a Steel type. We are a Fairy Steel dual type, but it's using the Fairy, so we are weak to Steel, so we do not have to worry about... Well, I guess we wouldn't have to worry about it anyways, because it's Terra, so it'd be a Dark type. Unless they're playing the... What is it? 151 Charizard EX, which no one is. Except me. I really want to use that card. I think it'd be funny. I'm thinking, like, just double Charizard EX, right? Like, you have... Well, the way I'm thinking I do it, because I want to try and build with that, is you have, like, 2 copies of the Terra Charizard EX, and then 2 of just the normal Charizard EX. And obviously, just evolving Charizard EX lets you attach, but you can also use it to attack. And then, like, Magma Basin, maybe Armor Rouge, just baby Armor Rouge for the energy removal. And then, I don't know, Pidgeot EX. You can throw Pidgeot EX into anything. It's basically the best card in the game. I don't think they're attacking this turn. They're going to Prime Catcher, though. That kind of sucks. We don't really have a lot of energy to retreat. And I don't think we have any Switch cards. They're going to push up their Rotom. That's kind of dangerous, because if we do get into the active, I feel like we just kill that, don't we? Unless they're retreating it. We don't have any... Yeah, no, can't... Well, this wouldn't work anyways. We need literally... Why is this in here? Oh, for a Pokemon. I was thinking it was like energy only, but no. We do have a single random Psychic Energy. Okay, well, they are not attacking this turn unless they're just... Actually, punch KO my Fan Rotom, I wouldn't mind. Well, it wouldn't be a punch. It'd be a vicious slaughter. But if you want to kill that thing, like, you've got my blessing. No, they're just gonna trap it. That's bad. That's bad. All right, what can we do? I guess rip. Do we have a Rare Candy? We do. So Rare Candy that. I'm gonna rip. Double. Oh, that was. No, it did shuffle the deck. It did shuffle the deck. Okay. I think I'm gonna get rid of the Night Stretcher. Do you get a Dunsparce? That's pretty good. And we get a boss. I don't think that means much, though. If we get a retreat, we could KO. I wish it would tell you how much you're hitting for. We're really gonna have to... Maybe not. Okay. I'm gonna Ciphermaniac for a Poffin and the single Psychic Energy. We will get that runaway draw. Kill. Poffin, throw down some more to Dunsparce, because we need them set up for next turn. Attach. Retreat into my girl Tinkaton. We are not quite KOing. Oof. We benched all these first turn. We can't boss because we Ciphermaniac'd. Just a little bit short. I'll go ahead and bench the other Tinkatink. Shouldn't, yeah, it won't matter much. We're not KOing anyways. There's nothing we could draw into. These were all benched this turn. So we are just going to have to punch again with Big Hammer. Not really been getting the massive hands this deck is kind of known for. Beach Court. The retreat cost of each basic is 1 less. Okay, so that doesn't really affect me, except if they want to try and gust my Fan Rotom again. Tinkaton is completely safe. My Tinkatink actually is not. They could kill my Tinkatink. That's probably a mistake to bench that. But Tinkaton cannot be killed. Unfortunately, they have more attackers set up than I do. Because, yeah, as soon as Charizard hits the board, he's literally just instantly set up. I still think that's stupid. Hot take. I hate that mechanic. Yeah, here it is. I wouldn't mind it if it was like Duraludon's, where like you could move like 1 energy, but like you get 3. You can fully energize Charizard and something else, right? And all you gotta do is evolve it. You don't even have to have it in your hand, right? Like you just get to search for it. There's no downside to this, right? There's an Iono. I actually think that increased my hand. We kind of had a blech hand before. And there is Arezu. We could go for the offensive Arezu. Probably just going to switch into... Do we play Fez? I don't think... We don't play Fez. We don't play Fez, no. They are just going to switch into Dragapult, punch, kill Tinkatink, if I had to guess. I'm very good at guessing. Oh, that's neat. They do play Rescue Board. We don't have a stadium, so we can't bump that. Kind of bad, because that just purely benefits them. Yeah, kill Tinkatink. I don't want to bench another Tinkatink, because they'll probably just kill it. Okay. Double to Dunsparce. You know we gotta do it to him. God, no Poffins is bad. Like, really bad. We're not hitting enough to KO. We will if I Arezu. I don't think they can power... I mean, they could. They just need a single attachment. They haven't played their A-Spec. They could be playing Sparkling Crystal. So, like, I really don't want to bench Tinkatink, but I kind of need to, because this thing's dying no matter what. So I'm kind of forced into that. I'll use a... I don't know. I'm worried to use my stuff, because I feel like if I'm gonna use, like, 1 card that's gonna make me just short of getting the knockout. I'll Arezu, hit him with the offensive Arezu. I really want to try and get some baby Dunsparce set up. It doesn't look like we're going to be able to. We are KOing though, that's good. This Pokemon has any special energy, it does 90 more damage. We could throw a reversal on that, that'd only be hitting for 180. I wouldn't really do anything against the big heavy hitters in their deck. I don't think there's a point in doing it. If we need to energize it, we can energize it next turn. I think we just kill Dragapult. Doink doink. Another Dudunsparce and another Arezu. How do you say that? I think it's Arezu. Arezu? I don't know. This thing's dying. We don't have any rare candies. We do have a Tinkatuff, but this thing's also probably dying. Yeah, it's dying, so no Tinkatink. Rest in power, Queen. So we're just gonna kind of have to... I don't know, I guess we could boss KO something with single prize Tinkaton, but then that just dies to basically a sneeze, so... Ooh, we're in a bad spot here, fellas. There's the Dragapult. I'm just gonna hope they slipped, fell down the stairs, and it gave them brain damage, and they're gonna mess up this play because of it. Now they do have that Crispin. So Tinkaton and Tinkatink are dying, and our only attacker is going to be Tinkaton. Honestly, I was gonna say I should have benched another Tinkatink, because you can't take them both out. There's safety in numbers. That was on me. My bench was just kind of full. I was prioritizing Dunsparce. This was not a matchup to prioritize Dunsparce. I needed to spread out those Tinkatinks, so if he knocked out one, I would be able to fall back on the other one. We have lost. There is no two ways about it. Yeah, there's nothing we can do here unless we can somehow... Actually, no. Yeah, I was gonna say bench 2 Tinkatinks, but no, because he only needs 2 prize cards. So, I'm just gonna reversal. Try and get myself as many pity KOs as I feasibly can. How many boss do we play? I think we've used them all. I was gonna say, if we draw into boss, we could potentially boss KO Rotom for game. Oh, we do play Stadium. We play Artazon. Not useful now. How many bosses do we play? That's only one. That is only one. Can't bench anything to increase our draw support, though. I'll probably just fail this. If there's nothing I can bench that's bulky. Yeah, no. I can't bench anything. I have to pray that I top deck boss's orders, because if I do, I can get a punch KO on that Rotom V. Top deck is our only hope. I so hope we do. That would be so funny. We do have that Enriching Energy, so that does increase our chance of drawing into it. He's gonna bench Monkey Dory or something. He's gonna have like Alakazam or Monkey Dory or some. It's gonna be like yesterday's game where they played like Medical Energy Poppy, right? Like they somehow had the only card in the entirety of the game that they needed to win that specific scenario, and they were like, "Well, I actually have it." Arvin, honestly, an Iono probably would have helped us out. Would have increased drawing into boss. So no, they're gonna. Are they gonna counter catch or kill my Fan Rotom? No. Oh my god, this would be so funny. This would be so funny. This would be the funniest thing that has ever happened. Dunsparce. No, I was gonna say, we can't thin the deck. There's nothing we can do to thin the deck. Except bench a single Dunsparce. I don't even know if it's in there. I don't even know if we play counter catcher. I have no idea. But it's all... I'm so stressed. It's all banking on this. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, that is just perfect. That is great. I almost just want to end it there. I almost just want to upload that single match. I don't even want to play anymore, to be honest. It's not going to get better than that. It really just won't. I'm surprised. I didn't know I had it in me. I was so sure I was going to do something to mess up that play. I was going to instinctively, like, a Zero to try and thin the deck. Nah. No, that's great. That's why it's so important to know what's in your deck. Nothing too interesting here. Yeah, that's why it's important to know your deck list, which is why I lose a lot, because I don't take the time to research them. We only had 2 bosses. We only had 2. If one of our prize cards had been a boss, I need to start prize checking too. I need to learn how to do that. Dude, that was crazy. That was crazy. And we're just on the cusp of hitting Shaman League. 2 weeks left to hit Arceus. I think we're gonna do it. I hope we're gonna do it. I want those. Trying to save up to get myself my first in-game purchase Elite Trainer box. I think I'm gonna get the 151 one, just because it's a ton of booster packs, and that's all I really care about. Just because this has been my go-to for getting credits. So they give me 10 booster packs, and also I really like it's got cool deck art. Dorvatin 1v9. Double ice types on the sleeve and the deck box, and then we also have an Archaladon coin, so I don't know why I'm still looking to those for like a clue on what I'm playing against. I feel like I'm the only person who actually themes those. Right? Like, unless it's strictly the typing box, which usually gives me a good idea of what typing I'm going against. Just because they're running a Glaceon sleeve doesn't mean it's a Glaceon deck. I hope it's a Glaceon deck, though, because that card sucks. That was my card of choice, my deck of choice from Prismatic Evolutions. And you know what? One more Glaceon sleeve is one more towards the event that they have going on. And they did take a mulligan. It's a Palafin deck. Interesting. I don't think I've ever played against one of these. I do know its whole shtick, though. You slap the Palafin into the active, switch, lots of switch. Ooh, they're going with the Petron. That's clever. So what's their dark type? Because they do play Dark Energy. It can't be Monkey Dory, because he's Psychic. Thank God, because Monkey Dory with this combo would be the most obnoxious thing in the world. Oh, and they're going first. I didn't even realize that. So they're probably going to have, well, just an attach pass. The crazy thing about, well, Poffin, get... Now I'll get you, because I'm going to guarantee a bunch of Dunsparce with Fan Rotom. In fact, I'm going to guarantee only Dunsparce, because you can't find Dunsparce. I think I'm just going to flood my bench. At least for right now. I really need to find a rare candy. Or I'm thinking I'm going to go double Pokeball in hopes of finding myself the middle stage. And we biffed both of them. No point in retreating. We're missing a lot of components to do anything here in energy. And we do have a Dunsparce. That is 3 cards. So we're seeing 4 cards next turn. Colress would guarantee the energy, but not the attack. Also, I play stadiums. I just remembered that. So if they play... I don't know what they play. Maybe Beach Court. No, that wouldn't affect them. Oh, it's more Pekka. Yeah, because he's got free retreat. So you wouldn't even need to worry about the switching. It's not bad. We did have a pretty bum hand. There's an Enriching. And a double turbo. We are missing just the rare candy now, though. Which is pretty bad. Duskull would probably find us at and they're playing Pidgeot Engine. Oh, they benched Artazon, so they can't stadium bump, because you can't stadium bump the same stadium, and even if you could, there'd be no point in doing that, because you'd be doing the same thing. What are they missing here? Oh, they play Monkey Dory anyways, great. That shouldn't matter, right? They're not going to be taking poison damage, and we're not going to be leaving damage counters on the table. We're going to be killing everything. Poffin means nothing. I don't want to Enriching Energy, because I don't want to lock myself out of attacking this turn. Found 1 to Dunsparce. We just got to pray that this finds us something we can work with. We just need a rare candy. Okay, we got another Dusk Ball. That's just great. No... Tinkatink's dying. Rest in power, Queen. I don't know why I keep saying that. I just think it's funny, because she's just a little, like, homunculus. Colress won't do dick. Oh, wait, you give me, like, 35 Dunsparce. And a Tinkatuff. Okay, no, yeah. Well, I don't know why I didn't use you earlier. I don't... no. I'll evolve you. Double the Dunsparce. The biggest hand you have ever seen. We did not draw into Rare Candy. I think I've prized them all. Like, unironically, did I prize all of them? Are you kidding me? How is this possible? I need one card. I could Enriching, but then that would... I'm not Enriching anyways, just so I can guarantee an attack. Who would I Enriching on? I think it just makes more sense to throw it on Rotom. Well, there's Rare Candy. We have a Switch in hand. We do not have Switch in hand. We don't have a way to draw into it. Giga Impact wouldn't kill. I think I want a Rare Candy. Let's see what I Great Ball. Do I Rare Candy into Baby? I think I do. Oh, that was a mistake. I'll dump Artazon. It's going to be useless, this matchup. There's the Switch, so we can KO Palafin. That is what I was looking for. Awful lot to get to that point, but with this deck, we do basically just get to cycle our whole deck every single turn. So there is no risk of not having what we need. Push up more Pekko. They cannot do anything this turn. That's good for me. No boss, so we can't... I feel like the way I want to play this is because I don't think they really have a way of attacking me without getting Palafin set up. So if I can just keep killing Finizen, then they can't really do anything to me. Especially if they're benching double more Pekko. Did they prize all of their other Finizen? If we get a boss, we might just win. There's Rare Candy. Let's get our girl Tinkaton set up. Smack a double turbo onto you. Dunsparce, see if we can't draw into boss's orders. That would be just perfect. Night Stretcher, Dusk Ball. I think I'll Poffin for another Dunsparce. Just always want to have them ready to go. I don't think I need to do anything else right now. I don't want to throw Tinkaton up there. Risk taking any unnecessary damage, especially if they do have Palafin next turn. They've got a very small hand. I don't think they do. I'll just Assault Landing. Fan Rotom MVP. Such a good attacker. Single energy for 70. You do kill basically every baby Pokemon in the game. Except I think there's like a... Oh, hey, there's one of the bosses. So if they cannot get Finizen into a better spot, even if they do evolve into Palafin, we do have a KO on it with Tinkaton. So that is just that. If they kill that Tinkaton, we do have double turbo evolution for the Tinkatuff, so I'm not scared this game. And they have officially killed their hand, unless they have Fez. Even then, that's only... No, they had Pidgeot, so that has to be Rare Candy. And I'm assuming they're going for an Iono, which would be really bad for us. You have to go for Iono, because you need a hand, and you need to kill my hand, because I'm killing everything you have, if you don't. Unless they don't have Iono. They do. They do. This whole hand's going away. Unfortunate. Let's see it. Crush my dreams. Oh, they don't have Iono. Or they didn't think to use it. You can get him set up, right? Like that's true, but you don't have the energy. You still need an energy to attach to Giga Impact, and you don't have any draw. I'm sorry to say. No, they're going into Finizen. Oh, that's 340. That's actually... Maybe I'm not hitting that much. Okay, how do I do the math? It's 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 24, 27, 30, 33... Okay, no, we're blowing its brains out in a back alley. Like, we are absolutely killing this thing. Do I have a Switch? Because I don't really want to give up Fan Rotom because he's actually been pretty good. I'm going to, though. It's worth it. Get on down here, boy. Bonk. 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 And we 100% have a KO on basically any of their 2 prizers next turn. We don't have another boss, though. I think it's somewhere in there. We might have prized it again. We have Dunsparce. We do have a way. I think we can dig through our whole deck next turn. This is either a Palafin or an Iono. It's got to be an Iono. You can't go for... Oh, I thought they Pidgeot. This has to be an Iono. They're going for Iono. I think they were... Yeah, there it is. So that's pretty bad. We did get boss. What does this do? Not affected. We only hit for 140. We don't need to hit that high to kill Pecharunt. They're probably going to get Palafin out, though. Which does scare me. No, they're not. They're not able to get Palafin out. Honestly, they might... no. Okay, Nest Ball. Gonna have to gather material, dump that Nest Ball. See if we get something good. Great Ball for a... We go Tinkaton or to Dunsparce? We go to Dunsparce. Yeah, because we don't have to discard if we go to Dunsparce. Just evolve there, pop Runaway Draw. Into another to Dunsparce. And would you look at that, my whole hand is back. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21. We are definitely KOing. And good game. You never... Oh, I was about to say, did that one card... If I was going for Pidgeot, but we're going for Pecharunt. We did not need to... Oh, they conceded. What a coward. I wish there was a way to view their deck list. I really wish that was a feature. That should be a feature. I don't know why it's not. Because I really wanted to see the deck list of that guy we matched against yesterday. We've almost completed the Battle Pass. I think this is the first time I'm ever going to do that. Another one. This is my second secret illustration rare Jolteon. Second secret illustration Rhyhorn. Brassius. Count the cards in your hand, shuffle those, and then just draw an extra. Dude, throw this into the the Tinkaton deck. Deck yourself out or whatever. Another Glaceon. I don't know if I mentioned this. I managed to find a pack of Prismatics in the wild yesterday. No, I did. Yeah, I mentioned that. Getting Rare Art Ogerpon. 5 plus a crate. Honestly, what I want most are these. We're so close to getting the booster bundle. This plus Arceus League would push us there. We are now in Shaman. We're gearing up. To make it to the end. We're doing well today. And I know I've just jinxed myself because we're going to lose this matchup. What the hell is with the... When you have lemonade, when you have lemons, you make lemonade. When you have Pokemon cards, you make great That's not even like a metaphor, right? Like, what? That'd be like what? I don't even know. Like, it's not a metaphor, right? Because when life gives you lemons, you make lemonade is supposed... I don't even... Actually, what does that even mean? Like, you work with what you've got? I guess? So does it make sense? That's also, like, kind of stupid, because you can do a lot... Like, it's not like you can only make lemonade with lemons. Like, I feel like it'd make more sense to say, like, if life gives you matches, you start a fire, because you can only start a fire with matches, but you can do several things with lemons. I don't know why I'm talking about this. Well, we've double mulliganed. Fighting Darkness Steel Gimmighoul, I think. Or Gholdengo. Alright. 2 mulligans. Pretty rank, not gonna lie. We get a mulligan too, right? Or does it cancel out? I don't know, actually. Okay, our turn. Please good top deck. Colress. Not good top deck. Fan call. Just get them all. Boink. Bonk. Bink. Do I enriching? I don't think I do. No, I think I'll throw double turbo. I'll enriching next turn. We do have Arezu, so we can get rid of all of those Dunsparce turn 2. That's pretty good. That all we need to draw into is Rare Candy Tinkatuff or Tinkaton EX. Ideally, a Tinkatink to bench for baby Tinkatuff. I think this is called baby. I think that's the terminology. It's baby, and then it would just be Tinkaton EX. Ooh, very bad start. What did they do? Did they discard a Tura? What did... Oh, they played Pokestop milled... well, not milled garbage. Milled everything you don't want to mill. I'm sorry to say it, but you're cooked. You're grilled. You're flambéed. You're boiled. You're broiled. And dare I say it, you're even toiled. Can we actually kill with Special Hammer? I think we'd be hitting exactly 70. Yeah. Okay. Fun game. Oh, no, because we have the Special Energy. Okay, so I guess we are going to do one more. That was a quick one. Doink. Dusk Ball. Dude, I'm loving this deck. Oh my god. Oh my god. I hope I can find... I really want to give credit to whoever made this deck list. I'm loving it. I almost want to end it now, so I can finally win every match I play in a video. Oh, we've almost hit that Mew League. And we gotta rank up, though. I hate these. I hate how specific... Dude, that's even worse. I hate how specific, like, these are this season. I feel like it wasn't that bad last season. It was just like, you know... Play a stadium, you know, play 3 tools, play a supporter, and it's like, I can do that with any deck, right? What does Cassiopeia even do? It's probably something so bad you'd never use it. Yes. Only when it is the last card in your hand. Search your deck for up to 2 cards and put them into your hand, and then shuffle your deck. It's, I mean, I guess it's not dog, but it's, I guess, highly situational. Run it back. Can't go out. Well, I mean, we can go out on a dub. Can't go out on a pathetic dub. We gotta have a hard... We gotta have, like, the first game of this video, but again. Heads. No, it's tails. Tails never fails. Ooh, but you, Tails never fails. But you always get ahead with heads. Awesome. I said that. Okay, Dunsparce. Hopefully we get a Tinkatink. That's all I really care about. And Miraidon? It's gotta be Miraidon. There's nothing else worth playing. Dude, I played against an obnoxious deck earlier when I was just, like, playing with Conkeldurr. Was it Conkeldurr? I actually don't know what deck I was... I think it was... No, I was using... Oh, it's Raging Bolt. Raging Bolt with a Garganacl. Oh, hey, top deck. So... I think we just try and find Fan Rotom. Thank you, God. Looking out. And we have the Arezu. We do not have the energy attachment, turn 1. That's not the greatest. But with all the Fan Rotoms we are, or with all the Dunsparce we're hitting, it shouldn't matter. Oh, he's got free retreat. Do I retreat? No, I don't think it matters. Because he's out of the active. They can turn 1 attack, I think. Yeah, if they discard an energy, Vitality. They do have a turn 1 attack, and they hit. They don't. I always think Raging Bolt's a weakness. What is this? Reveal the top card of your deck. If it's a fighting energy, you can attach it. If it's not, put it into your hand. Interesting. What? It's gotta be the... I know what that Knackly's for. It's the Garganacl. I just don't know what the Garganacl does. I'm gonna... triple Dunsparce. We need Rare Candy, double Turbo. Because we can no longer Colress. I don't think that's an insanely tall order to request. There is Poffin. We can get ourselves... There's double Turbo and triple Tinkaton. Just need that Rare Candy. Come on, Dunsparce. Earn your keep. Poffin, pop 2 of you down. Nest Ball, throw one of you down. Evolve into Tinkaton, or Tinkatink. Throw you down. I will attach you there. No point in Great Balling. Guess just pass. That's all we can really do for now. I don't think this deck plays an Arven. I don't think it needs to, right? Like, it's very unlikely you're not going to draw into what you want. And they're going to hit us with the Iono. That is kind of stinky. We had a pretty good hand, but that does completely negate their boss potential, which is what I was worried about. And there's a Rare Candy, but we do not have any attackers anymore. Do they play Ogerpon? I feel like that's... Oh, and they're Ancient Booster, so they're bulky now. If they attack, they'd have to... No, just Bellowing... Oh, no, that is their attack. That's interesting. They're going to be making it harder to attack to... I mean, I guess they're taking on single prize. Don't have to waste a double turbo anymore. That's good. We don't need Rare Candy, actually. I just remembered that. So just push up Tinkatuff. Colress. What do I do here? I think I Great Ball and see what I get. Okay, Rare Candy, you. And then I think we Ciphermaniac double Dunsparce. Or do we try and guarantee ourselves... Do we just single Dunsparce guarantee ourselves the Tinkatuff? We'd be drawing... I don't know. This is a hard one. Or we could... No, we've already supported. We're supporting right now, so we couldn't do that. I think this is the safest bet. And I don't... Oh, I don't know why. I thought it discarded those. And I don't... He can't KO us. Surely he can't. He needs so many attachments. We are bulky. We're a very bulky Pokemon. Dunsparce, runaway draw. This is the chain reaction we are looking for. Not quite there yet. Don't want to give them Artazon. How much are we hitting for? 250. We are short. See if we get a Dunsparce. I think this is going to make it so we're hitting it now. $310, so we cannot play any of my cards, which is bad. Actually, it's not that bad, no. He's not KOing me this turn. I know it. I know it in my heart of hearts, deep in my soul. I am not scared of a KO, so I can afford one turn. Because now I'll bench all my Dunsparce. Because I was like, I don't have a good bench, right? If he KOs me this turn, we're kind of screwed, but he's not KOing me. I know it deep in my soul. And he doesn't have a booster capsule. He could throw one on down right now, but we can boss KO the other Raging Bolt. Interesting. This is some kind of like... Oh, supportive singing. That's a cool one. Okay, we can afford to bench a lot of stuff this turn. I think I'm just going to bench this. Honestly, I don't really want to do much. I think I'm just going to boss KO this little fella right here. Continue to leave him with nothing. He is a basic, so they can turn him on attack as soon as they play him. But I feel like at this point, it's just too hard for them to find what they need. They need a Pokemon. They need double attachment. On top of all of that, they'd need, like, I don't even know. I think it's 70 per energy. They're not KOing me, no matter what they do. They need, like, their hand would have to be, like, Trolley for nothing but Ogre Pawns, and then the other three cards are all grass energy. Yeah, no, that wasn't happening. Surprisingly oppressive, this deck. Surprisingly. We've just not been going against any hand disruption. I feel like that's what it is, right? Any one of those... I mean, like, you saw that Iono. I mean, even that Iono, we've only gone against one Iono, and even that didn't stop us. This game loves giving me this Ortega art specifically. I mentioned it. I got this card yesterday in a booster bundle, and this is the only secret illustration rare I drew out of my IRL pack. I don't know why. It really wants me to play Ortega, even though that card is dog water. Single Steel Energy. This just reminded me, I was actually going to play a Hawlucha deck today, so I could title my video Pokemon, but I play a Hawk 2, huh? And get all of the views and all of the subscribers. It would have been glorious. Honestly, I'm keen to end it on a dub. I'm keen to end it on a day of all dubs. The first in my uploading history where we have finished a day with nothing but W's. This is the deck. This is it. Screw Conkeldurr, man. It's Tinkaton Dunsparce. The Tinkadadun. Tinkadun. Tinkadadun. Tinkadun. I'm putting something together. They're done for. I should have said that when I won. But I said it here. Out of context. Goodbye.